Hey everybody, Jason Moran here with Cardium. Had a great question sent to us, and it was mostly a statement actually, as opposed to a question. They were saying that they're drinking water and nothing quenches their thirst. Now, of course, they're also on fluid restrictions and they're taking a diuretic, and so they're getting less and less fluid in and more fluid out. So the medication's doing what it's supposed to. Our patient is doing what they're supposed to. We're getting rid of all the excess fluid out of the body, but that thirst is the big issue now. Okay, so we're going to talk about it here. There's a couple things we can do with this. One of the things that I'm a big advocate for is mouth moisture as opposed to fluid intake. Okay, and I'll explain what I mean. Most times when we feel thirst, it is because we have a fluid deficit, okay? Meaning our body's telling us we are dehydrated. So we get the thirst signal from our brain, all right? Unfortunately, if you're somebody who's on fluid restrictions or somebody who has excess fluid buildup in the body, as in heart failure or renal failure, or even in some cases of hypertension, you can't have the extra fluid or it's going to exacerbate your problems many times over, okay? But the pain that we feel from this is the mouth moisture pain, meaning our lips are dry, our tongue is dry, the inside of our mouth, the back of our throat, all these things are dry, all right? And as a lot of you know, you can chug a glass of water down and 10 seconds later, you're going to be feeling that same lack of moisture in there because that went right on past the mouth, down into the stomach, and the mouth dries right back out again just through the process of our breathing and speaking. What you can do is you can use the sponge on a stick technique. Many of you have already been to the hospital before. You get that little cup, it has a stick on there with a tiny little sponge, and you can use that to dab some water from the cup and moisten the inside of your mouth. You can do the same thing at home using a toothpick or a chopstick or any number of implements and put a little sponge piece on there and use that to moisten your mouth. It's actually very effective, especially if you add a little bit of lemon juice in with it or a little bit of mint in there. It's actually kind of refreshing. Chewing gum is another option that you can use. All that does is it activates the saliva glands and keeps the mouth moist, okay? It's very helpful. Some people don't like chewing gum, though. I understand that. Just an option that's out there for you. Another one is the moist towel. I tell a lot of people that if they moisten a towel and they want to suck on the end of that towel, like a little kitchen towel, a little tiny hand towel you can use, the smallest one possible, that keeps that moisture within the mouth and still limits the amount of fluid that you're taking in. So all that moisture stays there at the mouth where we actually feel this discomfort without increasing fluid intake into the body and causing you additional problems, okay? And then, of course, always chapstick or lip balm of some sort. Try to stay away from anything that's got the different flavors and scents and all. They're great. They taste well and, they are fun to have, but they're not really doing you a great service on that. I'm a big fan of Carmex. It lasts forever. Burt's Bees is another option, but there's thousands of them out there. Find one that you like, go with that, okay? All right. I hope you found it helpful, and in the meantime, y'all take care of each other.